guys, welcome to my channel, another episode of Maame Mondays. Woohoo! So first of all, I want to say thank you to my old subbies, my new subbies. Thanks for still subscribing to me. And if you're not familiar with what Maame Mondays are, Maame is my name, hence Maame Mondays. So on Maame Mondays, I usually come with you guys with advice, testimony, or anything God has placed on my heart, a story time. So it's just like more like a girl talk Monday, boy talk Monday. To just talk to you guys, chit chat and stuff. So today I wanted to just share my story with you guys, you know, per usual, as I always do, and I hope that it helps someone takes something from it. You know, you can just be snapping while you're watching this video like, yes girl, or something. And usually Maame Mondays are spontaneous. I don't edit these, I just kind of like flow. So if I mess up, I'm sorry y'all. I just want to be, I feel like this is the one time I can be real with you guys and just talk. So if I mess up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, we're gonna do this. So I just want to dive into it. So stories, let me go back so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. So I was talking to this guy. Well, not really, like, it wasn't really official, but like, you know, I saw so much potential in him. I was like, oh my god, this guy he can be great. I was just, you know, hearing his ideas, you know, having conversations with him and stuff. We were friends. So I was like, okay, you know, like, I see his vision, and I was like, okay, I need to help this guy out. Like, this guy can do this, he just needs a little push. So I was kind of like, I can change how he is. So I had in my mind that, you know, like, I can change him. I feel like he can change for the better. I can help him, like, you know, get his dreams up started. You know, like, I felt like I was the brains and he just had the ideas. So like, I had to, like, you know, help him figure out the hooks and nicks and all that stuff about the situation. So I was really excited. You know, I would be giving him this advice, I'd be doing this, I'll be doing this. So I found out that in doing that, I kind of put myself behind in a sense, because I was so focused on him, so invested, and sometimes he wouldn't see what I saw, and it would be completely frustrating because I'm just like, I see this in you but you don't see it in yourself. And it was, as I said, it was like really frustrating for me sometimes, because I'm just like, I need to, like, I'm carrying you but you're just like letting go. And I am a believer, a huge believer, love Jesus Christ, and he was a believer too, but at the point of our belief system, I felt like I was a little bit up and he was down, but I was still willing. I felt like I can carry him and carry myself. And just take a while to guess how that went. It did not go well. So like, literally, like, I fell. So I fell in my beliefs and stuff like that, like things I used to do. I realized I wasn't doing it anymore because I was solely focused on this guy and focused on making things better, focused on changing him. I thought like, oh my god, I can change him. He could be a one girl person. We could just, you know, live happily ever after. It could be like, you know, college sweethearts. I came into his life did a 360 around, you know. Yeah, I was really naive. And you know, the crazy thing about it is I never thought like I would be in that situation. Like, I had friends who were with guys and I would give the advice that, yo sis, you can't change him. He's, you know, guys would change if they're willing to change. You can't, you know, be his mom, you can't be his wife because there's no ring on the finger yet. You just have to literally just focus on yourself, focus on God and stuff. So I would be the one giving this advice, but I wasn't taking my advice. And I felt like sometimes as ladies, we're really quick to give advice, but we don't really take our advice because, you know, we never imagine ourselves in that situation. And once you're in that situation, you're kind of like you're just all like googly eyes and just everything going that you don't think logically sometimes. And that's what I went through. So it was fast forward, of course, the relationship or the relationship did not happen at all. He ended up sleeping with one of my friends, and you know, that's a story for another day. You know, I just kind of slid that in there, but that is a story for another day that I'm going to talk about, and just, you know, the process of forgiving and stuff. But what I want you guys to mainly like take from this and take from this story is that you cannot change a guy, and no matter what you do, all you can do is pray for him. You can't be his wife because you don't have the ring on your finger yet. You can't be playing wifely duties to a friend or a boyfriend. You just literally have to focus on yourself, focus on God, let that be the top priority, and in God's due time, God's gonna bring you that one person that, you know, you can do life with, or you can help, you can encourage. That does not mean you letting God, like, you know, you kind of diminishing like your beliefs or kind of forgetting about God and stuff like that. At the right time, when the right person comes along, the person will compliment you instead of letting your beliefs going down, instead of you being like, you know, doing things that you're not supposed to. Because I was in that situation, like, I did things I was not supposed to do, and you know, in the moment I was like, oh my god, you know, like, it's gonna be well, it's gonna be great, but like, it wasn't. So That's one thing that I learned from the situation. And if I was to, you know, oftentimes my other friends would ask me, oh, if you were to go back to it all over again, would you? I would say I don't really regret anything, and I would in a sense, but of course I'll be smarter about it now. But I feel like it has molded me into who I am today. It has opened my eyes. I've grown so much from that situation, and from me thinking I can change a guy, me thinking that, you know, like everything is gonna be great, this is gonna be like this great relationship, we're gonna be together. And it was like, reality check, sis, like this is nah, sis. God was like, like, sis, sit down. Like literally I had a reality check. I had to change everything. Like literally, like my life took a 360 after certain things happened. I literally applied to be an RA, and I got the job. And you know, it was a new change environment, new change in scenario and scenery and stuff like that. And it was a lot of hurt attached to that, like, you know, friendship relationship thing. But I felt like God used, like, in every mess there's a ministry born, you know. In every mess, like, things, God just does things in mysterious ways that is just amazing. And if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have even thought about being an RA. I wouldn't have even thought about doing the things that I do now, and I wouldn't have even thought about being in this situation and just being joyful and just thankful, you know, thing that happened. And now in my current situation, y'all, I am single. I am loving it. I'm really truly enjoying my singleness and just, you know, focusing on God and things like that. So I'm just like in a really happy place, you know. And in the next Maame Monday, wow guys, I can't even talk anymore, but in the next Maame Monday video I'll be more like, you know, elaborating more and, you know, just talking into deep, being real with you guys, because yeah, I feel like my life has just been the blah, 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 blah. Like disappointments, like people lying to you, betrayal, like you name it. Like I feel like I've been through it all. And honestly, it was God that kept me going, because there's some days I felt like, yo, like what's the point, you know? But it was God that kept me going. And, you know, amazing people that I have. My mom, love her to death, and, you know, a few of my really close friends. But yeah guys, that's all I want to share with you guys, that no matter if you're going through something right now and you're with a guy, just think about it. Just think about why you're doing all of this. And you cannot change someone. Like physically, you cannot change someone unless they're willing to change. All you can do is pray for God to change their hearts, pray for God to let them stop what they're doing, but you cannot change them. And don't put that burden on yourself, you know, thinking like, oh, everything's on me. It's not your job. It's God's job. You just gotta let it go and let God, and stop playing God, because oftentimes we play God a lot, sisses. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Just remember, you cannot change a guy until he is willing to change. You are worth it. You deserve so much more. And if you're with a guy who doesn't see your value or see your potential, he gotta go. Like he got to go. Someone better is gonna come along. And just love yourself and enjoy the season you're in. If you're in a season of singleness, you're in a relationship, just enjoy that relationship, enjoy that season of singleness, you know, explore new things. Like, you know, just live your life, put God first, and everything else will follow, guys. And that's all I have for you guys on this Maame Monday video, and I'll see you guys on my next Maame Monday. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and if you guys have any things you want me to talk about in my Maame Monday videos, just leave it down below and I got you. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, Beauty on a Budget Wednesday.